Hello, Gabby, Harper-Rose, and Lee. So I was raped about 2.5 years ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at that. I'm not laughing at that. I'm so sorry. Okay.
I mean, as you would say, hey, I went to the grocery store yesterday.
I know. It's just so funny the way that we all go. Anyway, so my favorite color is purple. I got raped. It was a gangbang. I cried, almost killed myself. Anyway, do you guys need any oranges?
They all came in my mouth.
Okay.
I did get syphilis.
I love the comment, raperoni and cheese. It's not funny. And then other people attacking her.
Oh my God. Everyone is getting
so funny.
Like, what are you, the arbiter
mad?
of fucking healing?
Oh, it's
Everyone
so funny.
is fucking going for this bitch. It is
I love that. I love when like our followers start going in on people who say something fucked up.
I know. There really is such a community of
It
hugs.
really
It's really
is.
sweet.
It's really
I really
cute.
appreciate it. Also, it's like, yeah, okay. It's called, okay, I can. Anyway. Hello, Gabby, Harper-Rose, and Lee. So I was raped about 2.5 years ago.
Got me again.
And I started dating my boyfriend almost a year ago. He knows I was raped, but he doesn't know that he and the rapist have the same first name. White boy problems. It's giving Connor. And I don't know if I can ever tell him that. I don't think he needs to know. And I don't want him to feel sad about that fact, you know? Honey, with love and light, why the fuck would you tell him? But I guess it's really who gives a fuck. But maybe not a big deal to some, but like names are important. I guess that's weird to like be in bed and calling out like, oh, Tatum. Oh.
Have you ever literally said somebody's name in bed?
I think it's like in like the movies that happens. I definitely have done it like.
You have?
Yeah. But it's not something that like that's not like my thing. And it's because like he wanted me to. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted you to.
Yeah.
I have never been fucking somebody and have been like, yeah, Craig. Yeah.
Well, here's the question.
I dated a guy named Santana. Yeah, Santana. Yeah, Santi.
Well, I can tell you, I've never been like, oh, Tim. Like, yeah, Tim. Like, he'd kill himself if he saw that. Oh, God. Okay, but and that's on real names on this podcast, baby. But
fuck me, Spencer. Yeah.
Malachi, harder. And it's just like, no. Fuck no. Okay. Okay.
Ew.
I briefly dated, I didn't fuck him, and this is why I wouldn't, but I briefly dated this guy named Uncle Jerry in my young 20s.
No, you didn't.
Yes, his name's Jericho, but he hand to Christ, hand on the Bible, hand on the Quran. He would want to be called Uncle Jerry. He literally introduced himself to me as Uncle Jerry. It was like his like fun little bit.
It's not a fun bit.
I went on like 2 dates. He wrote me like an 8-page love letter about how I broke his heart. Doesn't matter. Anyway, and then wrote a book, and then I was the bitch character, and it doesn't matter. Anyway,
nice.
But so, and that's on 2 days. I could only imagine that if he wants to be called Uncle Jerry in public, that's probably what he wanted to in private. And there's no way in fuck I was going to be another one of his little clowns going, Uncle Jerry.
All right.
Okay. So anyways, yeah, she didn't want to say that her dude, had
the same name,
Matt or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. It just seems unnecessary to share with him, but still kind of sucks. But like, I try to look at it as a redemption story. The man I'm dating now is truly so caring and kind, and it's the healthiest relationship I've ever been in. So thankful for that. And he's the only one who owns the name in my mind. The other dude is just a shitty rapist dude in my mind. Well, also in reality, because he did rape you. But anyways, thank you for being yourselves and empowering people to do the same.
Aww.
At least... No, that's really sweet. To do the same, at least the people who are listening with open hearts and keeping it real and fun. I've been following Gabby since late 2018, right around when I got raped, actually. LOL. And that's on Trauma Bond.
Yeah, it is.
Also, side note, shitty rapist dude gave me herpes, and I know you had it growing up, Gabby.
No, I don't have vaginal, but yeah.
Prove it. And literally, it's so common. But honestly, hearing you talk about it helped me so much.
Good.
So thank you. You have truly gotten me through some of my darkest days. And no matter what kind of week I'm having, I always look forward to Sunday podcasts with y'all. Thanks for reading this. And even if it's not on the podcast, it's nice to be able to let you know that you've impacted my life in such a hugely positive way. Have a great week.
Not this being so earnest and sweet.
That was really earnest and sweet. And then it was getting too earnest, so then I was trying to run away from it, but that was really sweet, and we love you guys.
I thank God for people who like understand us and get it. I forget that like our podcast like attracts people who get
Gabby,
it. What?
really quick, remember how you said you were at the wedding and then you did that fucking faux pas, that social faux pas where you were like, she's like, oh, my son's a Scorpio. And you're like, oh, is he fucking? And then she's like,
Yeah.
don't talk about my boy.
Yeah.
I did something similar at the wedding, but the person didn't give me the courtesy of telling me like that I went too far. He just went, and just walked away from me. My friend is a basketball coach and he played professional ball at Stanford. So there was like a bunch of NBA guys there and now like a bunch of them are coaches or whatever. And I didn't even tell him this. So, oh my God. But I was talking to this one guy who is now a coach for a high school. And then he was like, yeah, I like love my students. And then I was like, which student's the fastest? And he goes, oh, probably this student. And I go, no, which one's the hottest? And he goes, and just walks away.
That's so
and I was
funny.
like, doot, 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 and doot.
No,
doot,
it's so
it
funny.
was so awkward.
How do you not ask that question? That's immediately what I would say. Which one do you want to fuck? If you could fuck any of them, which one would it be?
I knew not
Duh.
to. I knew not to drop that, but I was like, you know.
I remember I was talking to these guys once who were in the Marines, and they like just gotten back from being deployed, and I was like, how many people did you kill? And they were like, and they were like, you honestly can't ask that. And I was like, why? Why? It's
Because
how
it was
many?
a 0. Because were you not trying that hard?